Sunday, but the crew's in the building. Bobby, C-Dub, Haize, we in the building today because tomorrow's Mother's Day. So we decided to do this stream early. We're going to be talking about the Carolina Panthers record and how that is going to rank with the Bears getting their pick next year. And Ryan Poles has made some comments that a veteran edge rusher may be coming. We're going to talk about all that and more on today's Chicago Bears Central.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
All right, fellas, man, let's go ahead and get into it, man. The Carolina Panthers, we have their first round pick this upcoming season, and almost as important as rooting for the Chicago Bears, rooting against the Carolina Panthers is going to be should be at the forefront of every Chicago Bears fan's mind. So we want to look at their schedule, try to predict what their schedule is going to be and how that's going to make where that's going to lead the Chicago Bears pick to sit. How you guys feeling, man? Looking at the Carolina Panthers record, I know we talked about it a little bit when we were at the schedule release live stream, but how you guys feeling?
Oh man, you looking at that draft next season at the top, it's gonna be some really team turning players coming out the draft next year. So I'm rooting against these guys, but I'm gonna go objectively as I can right here. I'm gonna be objective as I can. The first 4 games, you got the Lions, Saints, Vikings, and Dolphins. They not winning not a game out of those games. Right? Not zero. They're not winning one. Then you come with the next 4. It's going to be the Colts, Cowboys, Bucks, and Falcons. And I'm going to be objective, and I'm going to say they probably can get a game out of there. They'll be competitive in a couple. They probably can get a game.
Bro, just because you say I'm being objective, like you starting the trip, bro. But we going to let you cook. 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 That man said, I'm being objective. They going to win 1 out of the first 6 games.
Hey, man.
Keep going, bro.
I'm just telling you. And then you got the Jags, Falcons, Seahawks, and Lions. Oh, that's 3 tough teams there. Maybe they can beat the Falcons. Maybe they can sweep the Falcons in the season series. Maybe. Who knows? Then you got the Bears, Titans, Saints in the Green. Bears, Titans, Saints, Green Bay, and the Bucks. I don't see a win coming out of there. Maybe the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the season. But nah. I'm going to say they win 3 to 4 games next season, and a good pick for the Chicago Bears is coming up.
Bill Bayless has made his appearance on Chicago
3 to
4. Bro, you trip. But okay, hey, listen. This is what we're here for. We're here to talk. We're going to break it all down. We're going to let everybody get off their thoughts. Bobby, what you got the Panthers doing next season?
I think that the division is a little bit closer than what a lot of people think. I think these guys win between 6 and 7 games, to be honest. Now, what is a little bit scary is that I was talking to a Carolina fan that I work with. He said that these goofies want to start Andy Dalton. I said, what the hell are they doing?
Well, that definitely changes some things.
Right.
Like what?
If they start the red rifle with no shells in the rifle, I don't think it's going to be good. But I would still see to it that they at least lean on their running game and then still play okay defense or a little bit above average. So I still think that they can still pull off some wins within the division. I don't think that there's going to be any sweeps within that division. So I think they're going to pull off some wins there. I think they have a favorable matchup against the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. And then, and then the Tennessee Titans too. So it'll be 6 or 7 games for me. Because I think the 3 will come out of the division. 1 against Houston, possibly in the Colts and Tennessee.
Okay. See them. Houston on the schedule?
Yeah. October 29th.
Okay.
And then the Colts after that. So 2 favorable matchups. Okay. October, November.
So I looked over a couple of other sites, right? I wanted to see what around some of these pundits they got the Carolina Panthers, their win-loss record, and some of these motherfuckers is smoking dick. Like, I'm just gonna be frank. like, bro, they
say rocks.
No, they smoking dicks, cocks. That's what they in their mouth, the whole thing. Because, for example, I think Bleacher Report had them at 7 to 10 wins, but somebody had them at 11 wins, and I'm like, what in what world? In what world? But at the same time, they had the Bears winning 6 games. I'm like, in what world? In the land of Oprah Winfrey, did you pick the goddamn Carolina Panthers to win 10 or 11 games? Listen, and being objective, the Carolina Panthers to me are going to win between 6 and 8 games. That's what I'm picking. 6 to 8 games for the Carolina Panthers. I think that they can win that. They were 7-10 last year, if I'm not mistaken. I think they can get between that area, 6 to 8 games. But it's gonna be a rough season, and they're gonna have some games where they look right. But if you talking about them starting Andy Dalton, bro, like I may change.
Yeah, that's a bit nervous to me because I'm like, I was talking to him. He's like, yeah, I was hearing that they might start Andy Dalton. I said, what? That makes no sense. So I don't know. We'll see.
I know.
I don't know.
Young.
After that video, Baki tagged us in
yes, that's how I was gonna bring up, bro.
I looked at that and I'm like, wait a second. And this was the motherfucker that people were saying we should have traded Justin Fields to be able to draft.
Bro, he looked like a referee trying to
referee
the ball from the center.
He looked
bro.
so little.
That looked bad, bro. It looked
He
bad.
look little.
Like literally, he may not be able to see over his center.
That's fair.
He's gonna have to play like Drew Brees played. Remember, Drew Brees played on the tip of his toes for basically.
That man's cleats gonna be 15 inches. So they can give him some height, bro. He need to go get that surgery. I don't know if y'all saw that video that's been floating around social media. Old boy got heightening surgery.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, bro. Dude went from 5'6" to 6'2". I'm like, hey, bro, that's crazy.
That
bro.
is crazy.
Science is crazy, bro. But I gotta ask y'all a little question, man. Okay. Really, y'all say 6 to 8 weeks. Both of y'all mostly in that thing. Mm-hmm. So y'all think they gonna get most of those wins in division, or do y'all seeing that outside of division? Where do y'all see those wins coming from? I don't see it.
I see most coming within the division because I think everything division rivals, no matter how good or bad the team is, those games are typically close.
Yeah. And C-Dub, while your phone going off in the background, but why no, you good. Like, I know you have them losing their first 3 games. I honestly think they could win those first 3 games. I think they could beat the Falcons, the Saints, and the Seahawks. And then I think that at that point, they're going to go on a very, very long losing streak.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's still going to be – I think those division games going to be close, no matter what, all 6 of them.
Because really, who do you guys have as the favorite in the NFC South?
You'll probably have to. It's no big. Yeah, maybe the Saints. Maybe.
Saints. And it's not that big separation, right?
Exactly.
It's not. Yeah. But I'll say Saints. I'll probably get a nod to the Saints. But
yeah, and the only reason I'm gonna get a nod to the Saints is because Derek Carr literally is the best quarterback in the division. That's fair. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what Ritter gonna be in Atlanta. If they start Andy Dalton in Carolina, they bogus. And then Tampa Bay, they got Baker Mayfield. I don't know.
Oh.
I forgot about them picking up.
They got Baker.
Bro,
hey, but listen, Baker out to prove some things, bro. Baker got a little bit of chip on the show. He was done dirty in Cleveland, bro.
Hey, that's when he plays his best too. When he got his chip on the shoulder. You know, when he was in college, everybody didn't believe in him. You know what I mean? He was a walk-on in college, so he had to prove it. He won the Heisman Trophy, didn't he? That kid.
Did Baker Mayfield win the Heisman?
Did he win the Heisman Trophy, Baker Mayfield? I think he did. To tell you the truth.
Hold on. No drip about to do a quick tight.
I think he won
real. I know at least he was in the conversation though.
Wait a second. Baker Mayfield won the Heisman twice?
Twice. What? So that's where everybody against him. I'm telling you, you can't count him out.
No, real talk. As a walk-on, like, I can't take anything away from that. And, him having a chip on the shoulder in a weak division, do not be surprised if Baker Mayfield turns up. And because he's in the perfect division too. Like, there's nothing. All those teams are right around the same level, bro.
Yep.
Right around the same level. And I think that's what may get the Panthers more wins. But outside the division, hey, it may be a real rough go for them, especially if they start in Dalton. But it may be a rough go for them anyway, because Bryce is I don't know.
Miniature.
Miniature.
Hey, this is a good question. Does Bryce Young last the entire season? Is that that's a fair question?
If they got Andy Dalton on the table, I don't even think he started the season. But
that's crazy. See. That would not
to me, if you don't start him, you at least. But do you want to hold him out and then bring him in against Seattle in week 3, or Minnesota, or Detroit, or Miami, or you wait till after the bye week? So that's 7 weeks. If you bring him in after the bye week, his first matchup gonna be against Houston. Johnny.
Johnny came with the knockout blow. He said he's Johnny
real.
Manziel without the coke.
Oh,
Wow,
my
Jason, you
goodness.
crazy, man.
that's
bro.
crazy, bro.
Hey,
That's
bro, I say he a number one pick. You just got to throw him out there, bro. He number one. You got to let him go out there and go.
I mean, we didn't do that with Fields either, bro. Like, I understand if they are long term invested, I can actually understand them maybe wanting to delay throwing him out there. And I hope that they do, because listen,
You hope they do.
that's gonna bode real well for us.
Yes,
Bro, y'all can let
For his
Andy
safety,
Dalton run the show. I'm all for it. Especially if they let it ride into the bye week. That's 7 weeks of L's. Hope, hey, bro.
Really. I just want to see Marvin Harrison in a Bears uniform. That's all.
But see, that's the thing, bro. Like they would have to win about 3 or 4 games because
real.
Marvin Harrison Jr. He's
going
probably not
early.
going more than 4 or 5 in that draft.
For real. After the
That's
first
fair.
2
I
quarterbacks,
think so.
Yeah.
he up. He up.
Unless the team got some wide receivers, and even then, a young wide receiver like him, bro, like we gotta hope. Like, is there any way that we can hide a couple of the players from the Carolina? We need to take them out. Let's hope for a bunch of injuries, bro.
Oh, man.
Let's hope for a bunch of injuries. Chop their ankles. Chop their ankles, bro. I'm good.
Trip bogus.
Steve-O said he might get killed in week 2. We ain't trying to put all this bad juju on.
Listen, let me be clear. I want to see Bryce Young be successful, just not this season. That's
Not
it. That's
this
all I'm
season,
saying.
for sure.
Not
He
this
got to go
season.
through the
Selfish.
growing pains like everybody else.
Yeah,
He got to go through the trial just like everybody else. I'm not mad
Listen,
at that, to be honest.
Justin had almost a 60 sack season. Bryce needs one of those too. That's all I can say. Like,
Oh, he gonna get it for sure.
Bro.
He about to get it.
that's funny, man. Little Bryce. But look, before we go on and leave today, we got to talk about the recent comments from Ryan Poles. He was asked about getting exploring any avenue to get a veteran pass rusher. He said this: we'll see. We're working on it. We don't stop working and looking at different avenues to bring players in. There are some options, potentially trade options. There are also some guys on the street still that could potentially come in and help us. Maybe something will happen sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
What you guys thinking, man? What does that make you feel?
Oh, that makes me feel great because I think this team was greatly built this offseason in the draft. I don't see it as a whole. I'm gonna thank my two co-hosts for cluing me in what's going on, what's really with this defense. It ain't really about the edge, but I did think that we needed an edge on this team. So obviously he gonna look, and I'm gonna shout out to my nephew too. You talked about Chase Young and the other guy. Who was the other guy you brought up?
Montez Sweat.
Montez Sweat. So I think them guys are viable, and I think they'll help this team, and then we'll be ready to rock for sure. Okay. Shout out to Ryan Poles, bro. He impressed me day after day, bro.
Are you ready to take off the? Are you ready to?
No, not yet.
That's cool. He knew where I was going. What about you, Bobby? What you?
Man, I just think it's good. Now, honestly, hey. This man might say Happy Mother's Day, y'all. But this is good. He might, never mind. I ain't gonna do it because there's gonna be somebody in the chat talking about, let the mothers have the day. So y'all can have the day. But I'm gonna tell you this. Ryan Poles, if you come on, my mama live in a whole nother state. I her gift already there. We good. I ain't gotta take her out. Kids, they gonna take care of their mama. We good. I could be right here when he break the news.
Oh, listen, if news drops tomorrow, listen, I don't live in the same state as my mama either. So if news drops tomorrow, we own this motherfucker. Like,
bro.
I'm gonna call my mama and FaceTime in the morning, tell her I love her, make sure she open her gift, and other than that, I'm minding my goddamn business.
But Ryan Poles, he gonna be good, bro.
So of the edge rushers that could be potentially available, you're looking at Yannick Ngakoue, who know is a journeyman in the NFL and could find himself really needing to take near a minimum if he doesn't get a deal soon. Leonard Floyd's out there, Frank Clark's out there, Jadeveon Clowney. Those are all free agents on the trade market. Montez Sweat, Chase Young. If you had to pick any one of those guys, keep in mind as far as giving up assets in the trade market, things like that, which one do you think is more likely is going to be a Chicago Bear when it's all said and done? If any.
That's a great question. I'm gonna go with Chase Young with the best promise out of all of them. I also like Jadeveon Clowney too. I think I made a video about him earlier
You did.
of joining the Chicago Bears. Those two have the most talent. They just ain't lived up to that. I think with a new scenery, with one of those Ryan Poe specials, either produce or your ass is out. They'll put that game to fruition. I'm gonna go with those two.
For sure.
Isn't Jadeveon Clowney a former #1 overall pick?
Oh yes.
Number one. Okay, I thought so.
That's
It was
crazy. And he can't even stick in places. I don't know if it's an attitude thing or what.
Yeah, that's wild. But go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it's a two-part thing with me. If you don't want to give up assets, I'm not mad to a reunion with Leonard Floyd. Or I think Ryan Poles might be looking at Frank Clark, you know what I'm saying? Because he know him. And then that just bring in continuity. He up that age, but I don't think that will be a piece that you be like, this guy has to produce. I think he'll be a piece to where they come in and mentor these young guys that got to get off on the line. But then if you want to give up assets, I wouldn't be mad at giving up a 3rd rounder or a 4th rounder for Chase Young next year just to see what he can do, because you still got 2 firsts and 2 seconds to still draft if you need to. If you be like, all right, he ain't producing, get out, and then replace him.
I agree. I like that. And that's kind of how I feel about Yannick Ngakoue. Like, I know that there's questions of him, and people who've been fans of his teams, he takes plays off. There's times with that. I understand that. But when you look at it, he has not had a season with less than, I think, 6 sacks his whole NFL career.
Wow.
Because we know that the majority of our pressure is going to come from the interior defensive line, whatever we get out on the edges benefit. I'm really looking at him like, especially if he comes in, because he's going to want a bigger, he's still fairly young too. He's going to want a bigger deal. So he may be motivated to come in on that 1-year prove deal to come in and play. And then listen, if you don't want to roll the dice and try to give him more money after that, you find another edge in the draft. But I'm looking at Yannick Ngakoue is definitely high on my list, but I think the perfect one, and this is for present and future, is Chase Young. If you can get Chase Young and get him for that 3rd round pick or whatever it is, at this, I would even be willing to give them a 3rd round pick and a future 5th down the road if that's what they wanted for Chase Young, because he is so young. He's so young that he fits that timeline. I think he has 2 more years left on his deal too. So it's not like it's a 1-year rental. I love the how he fits on this team, how he fits the timeline. We know we haven't signed anybody over 26 years old. So I love what he would bring. I hear those rumors that he could be gotten for a 3rd round pick, and I don't know if I necessarily believe that, because if that was true, why the hell is he still there? Either they really do want to keep him.
That's a good point.
Because I could see at least 12 teams in the NFL. If all it took was a 3rd round pick, he would have been out of there already.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense too.
Yeah. But you sure they ain't drawn off from him from the injury? He coming off an injury. Is that the thing?
That is the thing. Go ahead, Bobby.
I was just gonna say I think it might be because he got injured. They thought he was gonna come back sooner. He ended up playing 3 games last season, and he didn't really look the same. But how can you look the same when you really just being pushed into a situation that wasn't even good in the first place? But I think now with more time to recover from that injury, he should be okay. He should be fine.
And the injury would concern me more if he was older. If we were talking about a player over 30, then I'd be like, all right, that's huge red flags. I mean, and it could still be one. I'm not saying just because he's young, it makes it less of a risk, but you do expect younger players to be able to bounce back from injuries like that a little bit more than what you would expect from a 28, 30-year-old player. So,
all right, absolutely perfect. I just wanted to bring up, you said Leonard Floyd. Are you sure about Leonard Floyd? I don't think that's a good mix with the Chicago Bears, Leonard Floyd. I think I see him as a linebacker masquerading as an edge rusher, and I don't like him in this 4-3.
I guess I can understand that too.
He did play in a different scheme, so I get that too. But I think that with he was more productive when he was on the side of Aaron Donald, but everybody's productive alongside Aaron Donald.
Hey, T-Dub can get 2 sacks next year.
Oh, bro.
Real talk.
Give me 3. Hey, what's up?
Hey, I ain't never seen you run before. I'm just saying,
But you know what I'm saying? I just thought it was something because I think that the key to this defense is going to be that 3 technique, especially listening to DeForest Buckner talk about how Matt Eberflus helped him develop and get better within that system. I just think in how the 3 technique is supposed to be the anchor of the defense and the most vital piece on that. I just think that with the young guys and the guys that they picked up to come in and fill that void is going to have that edge open. for some
Yeah,
one-on-one matchups.
you're right, nephew. And I want to add something. That kid from that we picked up from the Las Vegas Raiders,
Billings.
Yeah.
And people better stop discounting him. He gonna
Boy,
be a
that's a
big
big ass
load.
man. You
He
talking about
gonna be
Haize.
a big in that middle, bro. I know I love the two kids. I'm gonna call them twins because I think they the same type player. The two twins from Florida and the other guy,
Zach Pickens and
Zach
Javon
Pickens.
Dexter.
Yeah, they're gonna be good, but don't discount this guy Billings. And also, I want to bring this up because somebody brought this up with Robert Quinn. Ain't no way in hell.
Oh, bro. Listen, unless he's going to pay us to play for us, we staying far away from Robert Quinn, bro. Like when you're on a team that goes to the Super Bowl and they don't play you in the Super Bowl, I'm good on you, bro.
Oh, great, man.
Yeah, he didn't even play. And I ain't gonna lie, he from this area that I'm in. And I think I seen him in Target. And if it was him, it's definitely a lookalike. But that lining is fucked up. You get paid too much money. You get paid too much money, bro. Either cut it off or go get Bosley, bro. Bro.
I'm gonna say right now, every black man that's famous that did not go see Jamie Foxx's doctor that replaced his hairline, y'all failing at life because if you got them, like if y'all go look at Jamie Foxx hairline, look at early 2008-9 Jamie Foxx hairline and where it is now. He's like, you can't. That's not just a better barber. That man had a hairline transplant. They took the hairline off of cadaver and put it on that man's head. You gotta get that. You gotta get that done, bro. Like that's gonna be the new BBL for men. Is that hairline?
Hey, prayers up to Jamie Foxx. I know he's fighting a good fight, a hard fight right now. Prayers for Jamie.
His daughter said he been in Cancun hanging out.
Oh, he good.
His daughter said he been good. He just being quiet.
Guy,
you know what that reminded me of? Do y'all remember? It was like hell ago, way before he actually passed away. But like, there were all these news reports that Bernie Mac had been dead. Like they had Bernie Mac dead for like 3 days. He was literally in like the Bahamas. It was before cell phones, and he came back. He's like, I came back from vacation and I was dead. Like that's what that reminds me of, bro. Like,
that is crazy,
bro. I couldn't believe it. I saw that going through Twitter the other day. I'm like, what? Wanda, not Wanda. Oh,
that's crazy. But yeah, people say, how could we be against Robert Quinn? Because Robert Quinn is not like just because he broke our sack. We living in what did you do for me lately league?
Yes.
Did you see any game where Robert Quinn looked like he impacted the game any last season? Like I said, you went to a team that was on a run to the Super Bowl and you were unplayable on that team. You want to come here? No, we good.
And I wouldn't even want, bro. We traded him. Why would we want to bring him back? No.
This dude is the model of inconsistency. He'll have a year where he
year
have
on, year
12
off,
sacks. Then he have a year with 2 sacks. Then he'll break the Bears record, and then he'll come and get 1 sack. You know?
Bro, he was non-existent the time that he was it was over, y'all. You can't do it.
I'd rather trust Dominique Robinson and Travis Gibson to do anything before I'm willing to bring them back. Like, at least let the young guys get some tick at that point, bro. Like, it's
for real.
Yeah, no. But I'm sorry. Did I cut you off on something, Bobby?
No. I was done. I was just saying, no way Robert Quinn comes back. No way. No way.
I'm good on that. He need to go see Jamie Foxx hairline doctor though. But
oh, bro. SB, what up, my guy? I got 9 wins for the Bears, man.
9
wins. 9 or 10.
11.
Oh, bro. I ain't mad at it though. Hey, but you did make me think about something though, really, if you look at the schedule, he only playing 2 elite quarterbacks, and that's Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. The other ones
are the Bears, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying. So he gonna have his opportunities. I'm just saying, I ain't going up to 11 or 12.
Go up to 11, nephew. Come on.
No. I want to see it first.
Come on, Haize. Go up to 11.
No, I'm gonna say this though. I think they make the wild card. Fuck the wins. I think we making the wild card next season.
We win the division.
Jay Herbo raps like somebody who's just learned the English language. Every time he raps like he's asking a series of questions. Like it's I like
you talking about G Herbo.
G Herbo, yeah, I can.
Yeah, G Herbo. Like Herb, like bro, like people love him. Like he had a freestyle one time where it was like he did the did the damn 1, 2, buckle my shoe type rhyme scheme, and I'm like, y'all niggas thought he ate on this? Like, this is what we're doing?
Oh, he talking about Justin Herbert.
Oh,
You didn't make us
I'm
talk about a
sorry.
whole other man.
Every time I see Herbo, I
You
start going off
bogus.
a rant because
You can't
Herbo's
name
terrible.
everybody
bro.
Herbo.
Yeah, that's terrible. Like, Justin
But-
Herbert. Oh, my bad.
My bad,
Shut the fuck
Brody.
up.
But yeah, who the hell is Justin Herbert?
Oh, he mean Khalil Herbert. I think he mean Khalil.
Khalil?
Yeah, he mean Khalil Herbert.
Who the what? I'm I don't know. It's
No,
Saturday.
Justin
I'm
Herbert
tripping.
is a.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
the
Googled
quarterback
name. The quarterback, yeah.
from
yeah.
the Chargers. See,
yeah,
I'm
fuck him.
tripping. I done lost all train
We
of
don't-
thought. We talking about G
We
Herbo.
talking about quarterbacks. Listen.
Oh, we are playing Justin Herbert this year. I'm interested in seeing him too.
Yeah, that's what
Justin
I
Herbert.
said. I'm like,
Because they
yeah.
always drooling over this guy like he the next coming of Joe Montana. But every time it comes to the real games, he is out.
You know that they are quick to label the next great white hope. Like, that's all it is.
Yes.
Like, and they try to take credit for Patrick Mahomes too. If you look at it a little bit, like, he passes a little bit. Somebody said Chance the Rapper terrible too. Like, all the motherfuckers terrible. Like, but anyway.
Oh
like,
shit! Who named him? Hey, that's new to me, Steve-O and y'all. I ain't never heard nobody call this man Jay Herbo.
Jay Herbo, he got to earn that nickname, bro.
Yeah, who the hell call that man Jay Herbo? They crazy for that over there.
I see some people
nice.
got
I
the
gotta see
Bears
him, though.
set at 7.5 wins. I'm
Yeah,
taking
there
over.
are a lot of people that are disrespecting the Bears. But here's the thing, and I was talking to my dad about this too. When you're coming off a 3-win team, there's going to be a lot of doubt until you show. And that just is what it is.
fair.
They're going to be, because you got to think, like, you're at that point, even if you're picking the Bears to get 6 or 7 wins, you're picking them to more than double their win total from last season.
Right.
So it's kind of understandable for these outlets to do that. And we got a lot of unproven things. We still got unproven coordinators that are leading the team, because we only got 3 wins last season.
Yep.
We still haven't seen Justin Fields as a passer yet, no matter how much faith that we may have. You haven't seen it yet. So there's a lot of show me type things around the Bears right now. But I tell you what, I'm telling you guys, by week 6, but don't be surprised if a lot of those tones around the Bears start changing, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think somebody trying to get ahead of the wagon and Dan Orlovsky, because he definitely been riding. He definitely been
Dan
on.
Orlovsky love him.
He definitely been on Justin Fields, but you still got some other people that still hating, but hey, rightfully so. Y'all got y'all opinions, but hey, Justin Fields, let's go, baby.
Oh, he can't lose, bro. He got
Brandon
$2
Jett,
million.
I'm interested. How many wins the Bears got?
Oh, that's what. Oh, yes.
I know
Yes,
BL's
Brandon
that.
Jett.
The
Come
general.
on, Brandon.
Y'all see that man in the chat.
Come on, Brandon.
Hey, when Jet changed his name to the General, like, he literally is like, hey, I'm gonna be the villain if I need to. If y'all don't fuck with me, I'm good. But if I need to be the villain, I will. Like, he be blicking people down with a quickness, bro.
Bro, you got one. You don't even get a second chance. Brandon see
3
stupidity
strikes,
and
no,
be
1 strike,
over
you
with
out
it.
this motherfucker.
On the real. That's
But
the
all right,
general.
man, Bobby, go ahead and send us home, brother. Let's get up out of here.
But hey, man, y'all make sure y'all tune in. Continue to tune in. Brandon Jett said he predicted 10-7.
10-7.
Wow. That's good.
From
I'll tell you
Brandon.
what, if the Bears get 10 wins this season, you can't tell me shit, because I'm gonna be on this
real.
motherfucker.
That mean the
Damn.
live call is gonna be live.
C-Dub, you need to start drinking some lemon tea now, because that voice, bro, we know you're gonna be screaming all season, bro.
On the real.
All season.
Hey.
Can you? I need y'all to be locked in, and make sure you guys tune into these live streams when C-Dub started, because the first touchdown between DJ Moore and Justin Fields, your eardrums, his voice, his everything, it's shut down, bro. It's shut down.
Oh, bro, it's
Real.
gonna be lit, bro. I can't
It's
wait.
gonna be lit,
Hey,
man.
I tried to low key laugh to call the little clip of Justin Fields to DJ Moore at rookie camp. I'm like, Justin Fields to DJ Moore.
You practicing, huh? You getting them reps in. I feel you.
My boy practicing. But
hopefully you calling that a lot this season.
A lot.
Well, you know what? Let's say this real quick. How many touchdowns for DJ Moore this season?
Ooh,
I don't even. The crazy thing is, I don't think he ever went double digits.
He
DJ
going
Moore
double
never had
digits
double
this
digit
year.
touchdowns?
I don't think so.
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he never had double digits.
No, you're probably right. You know I don't question you when it comes to football shit. You be
bro.
spot on.
I don't think he ever.
No,
did.
the most he's had is 7, and that was last season.
Oh, he gets past that. Give me.
I'm gonna go 12.
Oh, I was gonna say give me 9.
Pro Bowl, 12. He going over 1,000. 12. Did you know this dude is 5th in receiving yards? What is that I seen?
His career with yards would smoke the Bears.
Yes.
Hey, already, if he had the career he had with Panthers with the Bears, he already would be top 10 receiving all time for the Chicago Bears, bro.
We got to get this offense going, man. We got to get the better
crazy,
records,
bro.
man.
Here's what I'll say though. I think I understand why you guys are picking DJ Moore to get a lot of the touchdowns, but I think that it may be a big year for Moody in the slot to get a lot of touchdowns coming out.
He better.
He
better.
I'm with it.
We'll see. Go ahead, send us home, Bobby.
All right, man. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all Mother's Day. If y'all ain't near them, call them and we'll do something special for them. Y'all already know those mothers, they very, very important to us young men and those little girls out there. So if you got a good mama, make sure you hug her and make sure you tell her you love her. But if you want more from me and C-Dub, hit us up on Shy Boys Podcast. And of course, if you want more from Haize, hit him up on all social media platforms at CEO Haize. And continue to be great. Bears family is busting. Let's go.
Let's go.
I think this may be my first time ever on the show without glasses or a hat.
Like, I think somebody just said that.
That's crazy. But I'll tell you guys this. For all the mothers that listen, our demographic, I think like 9% of our viewers are women. If you guys have teenage kids and they didn't make you breakfast tomorrow morning, beat their ass. That's what I'm going to say.
Bro.
But, beat their ass. That's the very least thing you can do. Beat their ass. But make sure you guys are following the show, Chi-Bear Central, on every social media platform. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. And the mailbag is important that you guys get more voicemails in now because we've now moved to a 7-day-a-week channel. Bobby and C-Dub are holding down the mailbag episodes on Saturday, so we need more voicemails. So make sure you get off those voicemails, 773-242-9336. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We out this mug.
Peace.